It's Monday, June 28th, 2021. My name is Jonathan Lowe, and this is 5 Minutes of Proof, a weekly analysis of the science behind ozone therapy. Let's take a look at an article that comes to us from Germany. It was published in 2008, and here's the title: Treatment with Ozone Oxygen-pneumoperitoneaum results in complete remission of rabbit squamous cell carcinomas. So basically, they're doing intraperitoneal injections with ozone. Just a quick note, ozone oxygen, or O3O2 that you see later down here, is really ozone therapy. It's just that anytime we do ozone therapy, it is a mixture of oxygen and ozone that's being injected. So here's part of the abstract. Therapeutic insufflation of medical ozone oxygen gas mixture into the peritoneum at an advanced stage of tumor disease led to a survival rate of 7 of 14 rabbits. 6 of the 7 surviving rabbits presented full tumor regression in the absence of local or distant lung metastases. Insufflation of pure oxygen resulted in a survival rate of 3 out of 13 animals, accompanied by full tumor remission in 2 of the 3 surviving animals. Of the 14 sham-treated animals, only 1 had spontaneous tumor remission and survived. So that's pretty incredible. One thing I wanted to note is over here on the other side of this page, they say, additionally, evidence for antibody-catalyzed ozone formation and bacterial killing suggests immune-mediated effects of endogenously produced or exogenously applied ozone. So here's the deal. Another study showed that our bodies innately produce ozone. And it's actually antibodies that help produce the ozone. And so you can read more about that in a different study, but I thought that was really, really cool. And it said, this led us to hypothesize that intraperitoneal application of medical ozone gas mixture stimulates the body's own anti-tumorous immunosurveillance. So it's helping kickstart the immune system. How'd they do it? Well, the dose they used was actually 80 milliliters per kilogram of body weight. So that's a pretty large dose at 50 micrograms per milliliter, or 50 gamma. So it's a lot. It's a lot of ozone. Here were the results. To test the hypothesis that intraperitoneal application of a medical ozone gas mixture is an effective anti-tumor approach, we subjected 42 rabbits to unilateral inoculation with a VX2 tumor cell suspension into the subcutis of the right ear. They were divided into 3 groups. One group received a daily intraperitoneal insufflation of ozone gas over 5 consecutive days and had that 50% survival rate. So that was incredible compared to the control groups. And then they say, we have shown for the first time that intraperitoneal application of medical O3O2 gas mixture eradicates a highly metastasizing cancer at a high rate without exhibiting major adverse events. The effectiveness of this new method is supported by the complete remission of the primary tumor, along with the prevention and or remission of local and distant metastases. That is significantly higher than the observed spontaneous remission rate in sham-treated animals, and in line with published observations in the VX2 tumor cell model of the NZW rabbit. So it's safe, it's effective. They showed that it eradicated the tumor in some instances at pretty high rates when you look at it. I'm not going to read all this. This is stuff you can go over by yourself if you want to look at this more in depth. But one of the cool things is that in a different mouse model, they showed ozone to help release reactive oxygen species, which was identified as one major effect mechanism of the anti-cancer immune response. So that was kind of cool, and we know that ozone actually does that. Okay, so taken together, insufflation of medical O3O2 gas mixture into the peritoneal cavity appears to be a highly promising new tool in the treatment of cancer. So that's what I had for you this week. Hopefully that was helpful. If you want more information, just go look up this title and you'll find a lot. We will see you next week with another installment of 5 Minutes of Proof.